Gadola Mechachaim. Bigger than life is my world. Every day I'm surrounded by the greatest works of art with wonderful composers and great artists. The Israel Philharmonic and I will make bigger than life part of your everyday life. Our 82nd season. We will open the season in October performing Ravel's Daphnis and Chloe, Richard Strauss's Ein Heldenleben, and Schubert's Ninth Symphony, Hagedolah. Lovely Maria João Pires will play Beethoven's Third Piano Concerto, and as a special treat, I will be introducing you to a talented Israeli film composer, Amit Poznansky, with his suite from the movie Footnote. Just listen to this exciting music. In November, when the orchestra returns from touring with me in the United States, you'll have a long list of impressive guest artists. Young Spanish conductor Pablo Heras Casado will conduct an IPO commission, Lior Lavoc's Light Paths, and Stravinsky's Rite of Spring. Pianist Olga Sheps will make her IPO debut with the first concerto of Liszt. Murray Pariah will conduct Beethoven's Fourth Concerto from the piano and then perform Schubert's Second Symphony. One of my favorite Mahler symphonies, the Seventh, will be conducted by Vladimir Yurovsky. He brings with him cellist Maria Elizabeth Hecker, who will play Haydn. Lahav Shani, the new chief conductor of the Rotterdam Philharmonic, joins violinist Christian Tetzlaff and principal flautist Yossi Arnheim in concerti by Bach, Bartók, and Mendelssohn. Lahav will also conduct Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony and Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony. From Rotterdam to Berlin, yes, Kirill Petrenko, music director of the Berlin Philharmonic, will return with the fantastic Yuja Wang, two real friends of this orchestra. Yuja will play Prokofiev's Third Concerto. Maestro Petrenko has asked to perform Brahms's First Symphony and Petrushka. Maybe he can get Yuja to play Stravinsky's piano part too. We're only partway through this great list of conductors, and there are plenty more. Manfred Honeck of the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra, Ivan Fischer, conductor of the Budapest Festival Orchestra, Vasily Petrenko from the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic, and our principal guest conductor, Gian Andrea Noceda, all return next season. Amongst the works they will be conducting, Mahler's First Symphony, Richard Strauss' Alpine Symphony, a suite from Richard Strauss's opera Elektra, Beethoven's Fifth, Kodai Dances of Galanta, Haydn's Military, and Mozart's 40th, and of course, the Jupiter. It's enough to make your head spin. Alongside these symphonic greats are soloists you mustn't miss. Matthias Görner singing Kindertotenlieder, Daniel Trifonov playing Schumann's Piano Concerto, David Garrett coming back to perform Bruch's Violin Concerto, Pablo Fernandez, Spanish cellist, making his debut, Dvorak's Cello Concerto, and the Capuçon brothers, Renaud and Gautier, joining forces with our Lahav Shani, now playing piano for Beethoven's Triple Concerto. Chatan Pras Israel, winner of the Israel Prize, Professor Aryeh Vardi, has assembled his international dream team of young, exceptional soloists for the IPO debut. Maxim Landau, Harmonie Joux, and Loav Levanon will play concerti by Bach, Beethoven, and Rachmaninoff. In the spring, I'll be back with Christian Lindberg, a fine musician who is an excellent showman and on a very unusual orchestral solo instrument, the trombone. He'll perform Luciano Berio's concerto. This will be a real experience. Then I will host a wonderful singer from Georgia, Thea Demurishvili, in a fun piece, Play Girl for Mezzo by Israel's great Georgian composer, Yosef Bardanashvili. I will also conduct Bruckner, Beethoven, and Brahms. Before I tell you about the end of the season, a word about our chamber music series. I have always been a lover of chamber music. I have wonderful memories of our house in Mumbai, full of visiting musicians who came to play with my father. In the 82nd season, we will celebrate the opening of the Zucker Hall for chamber music. It's right here in the Echala Tarbut. I've already made a visit and it's almost completed. This is what it will look like when finished. From now on, all IPO chamber music series will have a proper home. As the season closes, I'll have concerts of Beethoven and Grieg with my Viennese friend pianist Rudolf Buchbinder, and a young soloist from the orchestra, Nir Erez. But for the true finale, something you must hear, a very special concert production of Richard Strauss's opera Der Rosenkavalier. It will be the first at the Philharmonic. We have an excellent cast from Europe's finest opera houses, the Garibaldi Choir, and of course, our Israel Philharmonic. Just as I promised, Una Gedola Mechachaim, a wonderful lineup of conductors, soloists, interesting repertoire, new composers, the opening of Zucker Hall, and to top it, Der Rosenkavalier. Join us for an unforgettable 82nd season, the Israel Philharmonic.